Hey, car audio enthusiasts. Want that heart-pounding bass? Imagine cruising down the highway, windows down, and feeling every beat of your favorite song reverberate through your entire body. It's an experience like no other. You know, the kind that makes you feel every beat? That deep, resonant thump that seems to sync with your heartbeat, making every drive an exhilarating adventure. It's not just about cranking up the volume. Sure, loud music is great, but without the right setup, it can just be noise. The key is in the quality and clarity of the sound. It's about smart subwoofer placement. Where you position your subwoofer can make a world of difference. It can turn a mediocre sound system into an audio powerhouse. A good subwoofer can make your music epic. It can bring out the nuances in your favorite tracks, making you hear details you never noticed before. But put it in the wrong spot and you'll get weak, muddy bass. Nobody wants that. It's frustrating to invest in a high-quality subwoofer only to be let down by poor placement. We're here to unlock the secrets of subwoofer placement. Understanding the acoustics of your car and how sound waves travel can help you find the perfect spot. Get ready to transform your car into a concert on wheels. Imagine the clarity of a live performance, the depth of a studio recording, all within the confines of your car. Let's get into the world of car audio and find the perfect spot for your subwoofer. Whether you're a casual listener or an audiophile, the right placement can elevate your listening experience to new heights. Now let's get started on this sonic journey. Think of your car like an instrument. Just like a musician carefully tunes their instrument to get the best sound, you need to consider the placement of your car's audio components to achieve the best audio experience. The way you position your subwoofer can make a world of difference in how your music sounds. The subwoofer is the bass guitar of your car's audio system. It provides the deep, rich bass that forms the foundation of your music. But just like a bass guitar needs to be played in the right way to sound good, your subwoofer needs to be placed correctly to deliver the best performance. Placement affects how the sound waves travel. Sound waves behave differently depending on where the subwoofer is located. If it's in the wrong spot, the sound waves can bounce around in ways that muddy the bass and make it less clear. This impacts the bass quality. When the subwoofer is placed correctly, the sound waves can travel more freely, resulting in cleaner, more powerful bass. Adjusting the settings can also help fine-tune the sound to match your preferences. Put a sub in a cramped corner, and the sound gets trapped. When the subwoofer is placed in a tight space, the sound waves can get stuck, causing the bass to sound boomy and overwhelming. It'll sound boomy and distorted. This can be unpleasant and can ruin the overall listening experience. It's important to avoid placing the subwoofer in areas where the sound waves can't move freely. Give it space to breathe, and the bass opens up. When the subwoofer has enough space, the sound waves can spread out and create a more balanced and enjoyable bass response. You get clear, powerful lows that'll blow you away. Different cars, different acoustics. Each car has its own unique acoustic properties, which means that the best subwoofer placement can vary from one vehicle to another. A sedan will have different sound properties than an SUV. The size and shape of the interior, as well as the materials used, can all affect how sound waves travel and how the bass sounds. That's why we need to explore various subwoofer placement options. By experimenting with different placements, you can find the spot that gives you the best bass response for your specific car. Let's find the best fit for your ride. With the right placement, you can enjoy a superior audio experience that makes every drive more enjoyable. So take the time to experiment and find the perfect spot for your subwoofer. The trunk is the most popular spot for subwoofers. This is largely due to the ample space it provides, allowing for the installation of larger subwoofers that can deliver a more powerful audio experience. When you place a subwoofer in the trunk, you are not just adding a component to your car's audio system, you are enhancing the overall sound quality and depth. The trunk acts as a natural amplifier, boosting the bass frequencies and creating a richer, fuller sound. It offers ample space for larger subwoofers. This means you can opt for subwoofers with bigger drivers, which are capable of producing lower frequencies and more impactful bass. The spacious environment of the trunk allows the subwoofer to perform at its best, without being constrained by the limited space that might be available in other parts of the car. This is particularly beneficial for those who are serious about their car audio and want to achieve the best possible sound quality. This translates to more power and deeper bass. The larger the subwoofer, the more air it can move, and the deeper the bass it can produce. This is why many car audio enthusiasts prefer to install their subwoofers in the trunk. The deep bass produced by a trunk-mounted subwoofer can make your music feel more immersive and engaging, adding a new dimension to your listening experience. Facing the subwoofer towards the rear of the car creates a wall of sound effect. This setup helps to direct the sound waves towards the back of the car, where they can bounce off the rear surfaces and fill the entire cabin with bass. This wall of sound effect can make the bass feel more powerful and enveloping, giving you a concert-like experience every time you drive. This intensifies the bass, making it perfect for bass-heavy music genres. If you enjoy listening to genres like hip-hop, EDM, or rock, a trunk-mounted subwoofer can significantly enhance your listening experience. The intensified bass can make the music feel more dynamic and energetic, allowing you to feel every beat and rhythm as if you were at a live performance. However, trunk placement can eat up cargo space. This is one of the main drawbacks of installing a subwoofer in the trunk. Depending on the size of the subwoofer and the enclosure, it can take up a significant amount of space, leaving you with less room for luggage or other items. This is something to consider if you frequently use your trunk for storage or travel. It might also make the bass less defined in some cars. The acoustics of the trunk and the way the sound waves interact with the car's interior can sometimes result in a less precise bass response. This can be particularly noticeable in cars with less optimal acoustic properties, where the bass might sound boomy or muddy. It's important to experiment with the placement and orientation of the subwoofer to achieve the best sound quality. But hey, for that classic, powerful thump, the trunk is hard to beat. Despite the potential drawbacks, the trunk remains a popular choice for subwoofer installation because of the powerful, immersive bass it can deliver. For many car audio enthusiasts, the benefits far outweigh the downsides, making the trunk the go-to spot for achieving that classic, powerful thump that can transform your driving experience. Want powerful bass without sacrificing space? Underseat subwoofers are the answer. These compact powerhouses fit discreetly beneath your car seats. They're perfect for smaller cars or those who need their trunk space. Underseat subwoofers provide a surprising amount of bass for their size. While they might not deliver the same earth-shattering lows as larger subwoofers, they offer a good balance of performance and convenience. Perfect for those who want a clean, stealthy audio setup. Placing a subwoofer on the rear deck was popular in older cars. It offers a balance between bass output and space utilization. This placement can create a more immersive soundstage. The bass blends with the rear speakers, filling the cabin with sound. However, rear deck placement can lead to vibrations and rattles. It requires careful installation and sound deadening to avoid unwanted noise. Choosing the right subwoofer placement depends on your car and your listening preferences. Sedans often benefit from trunk or underseat placements. SUVs with their larger cabins can handle bigger subwoofers in the trunk or on the rear deck. Hatchbacks offer flexibility, allowing for custom enclosures and placements. Consider your musical taste. If you crave deep, powerful bass, the trunk is a good choice. For a balanced sound, underseat or rear deck placements might be better. Once you've chosen your placement, fine-tuning is crucial. Adjust the subwoofer settings like gain and crossover frequency to match your car's acoustics. Use sound-deadening materials to reduce vibrations and rattles. This will make your bass tighter and more defined. Experiment with different subwoofer orientations. Facing it towards the rear often enhances the bass, but other angles might sound better in your car. Congratulations! You're now armed with the knowledge to unlock the full potential of your car subwoofer. Remember, proper placement is key to achieving that perfect, heart-thumping bass. Experiment, fine-tune, and find what sounds best in your ride. And most importantly, enjoy the ride with your favorite tunes cranked up. Now tell me about your subwoofer setup. What placement have you found works best in your car? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.